So we're here with Mr. Crypto himself, the developer at MegaXRP boys. And why don't we let him take it away and tell us a little bit about the project and why he decided to start it and all the good stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Firstly, thanks for having us here, and obviously, great to be here. It's great to find other projects, safe projects that are trying to really get that ethos out there. So basically, MegaXRP, we are a XRP reward-based token. We're obviously on the Binance Smart Chain. We have been around just coming up to 3 weeks now. This Friday will be our third week. So far, we have obviously got our roadmap out, and we are working towards our roadmap. We have our own website. We have our dashboard for our rewards system. We have also recently just started producing our own NFTs. This is something that we're really, really into at the minute. We have our own NFT website for people to buy them from. We currently also have an avatar generator as well. So there's a lot of things on our roadmap that were coming in right now, very ahead of schedule. So yeah, it's been a great response from the community and everyone so far. Basically, my background, I got into crypto less than a year ago. I found, like most other people out there, finding myself probably for every 100 that I invested in, only one of them I ever really made money on, and the rest of them, like, they were rug pulls and scams. And I just got to the point of I was sick and tired of it and thought there's got to be a better way of doing it. So my idea was I self-taught myself to develop and to put out a project. And basically, if I could offer people a safe project as a safe developer, you're going to make more money in the long run. And you know what I mean? Them Lambos are going to be coming in the long run, not in a minute. And the people that are making them in a minute, you'll be losing it in a minute also. So that was the reason why I got into the developing side of things.
Yeah, that sounds really fascinating. So the main thing that I got from there is that you are 3 weeks old already, which in BSC terms is like what, 70 years already. How does that feel? How does that make you feel? You know, like a developer, self-taught, and building something nice for the community.
Yeah, I mean, this is MegaXRP is my first project. I did launch a contract before MegaXRP, but it failed within the first transaction. Luckily enough, the first contract was only launched to a handful of people that I knew. So I was really able to see the errors, find out what happened and why, learn from it, and move forward, and came out with obviously MegaXRP. So yeah, originally being my first project, I kind of thought, I don't know, 50 holders or something like that, it would be a great success. On our second day of launch, we hit $450,000 market cap. So that absolutely blew my mind. And the community, the way that they received me, the way that they received my team, and just the way that they engage with the project, and really go out and, like, the amount of money that we spend on marketing is, I mean, I'd rather put that money straight in the pockets of my community, because they do better marketing than anything out there right now. They're absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's 3 weeks, like you say. A lot of projects out there don't last 3 hours. So it really goes to emphasize we're a stable project, we're a safe project, and we are here for the long term.
Yeah, it's obvious that we're in a tough environment trying to create something safe for everyone, and it's like you said, some of us have our ups and downs, and it seems it was the same for you. If you mentioned your first project, but so far, what was your biggest challenge with this one? That it seems to be very successful, but I'm sure there are humps in the road.
Biggest challenge so far. I think it's been more on the marketing side. So I was never involved in marketing before. So my background, I'm a contractor. I'm an electrician. So, like, other than word of mouth, I'd never really dealt with it, and that's something that I'm constantly finding, and I'm having to learn very, very quickly. Like, you hear everybody as an investor, I want PooCoin ads. We want to see PooCoin ads. That doesn't do nothing. Like, PooCoin ads are pointless. Like you may as well just take that £1,000-2,000 and burn it. Like you need to know where your target audience is, because every project's different. Also, like you can't advertise the way that I can advertise. I can't advertise the way that you advertise. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's unique to each project, and that's the most challenging thing I find right now.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so you said like the best thing so far it's been word of mouth, and that's what's been working for us too. But how do you deal with those impatient people, you know, that just come in there and say, hey, when Lambo, when marketing, and all that? And what I want to know, like, what is your experience with Twitter influencers also?
So firstly, with people in regards to the when Lambo and that kind of culture, happy to sit it, and you when I see a message like that, you kind of get the generic response from me. I give a brief update of where we're at, and also please check pinned messages. You know what I mean? I'm not, if people can't take the time to check through a couple of pinned messages in a group, especially if they're invested in that project, then they're not really doing they're not completely 100% invested, if you see what I'm saying. You can be invested with money, but that doesn't mean you're invested as a person. So look, people are going to come in and they're going to try and scalp trade, and they're going to try and buy low, sell high. I get that. Do as you wish. My community are getting paid regardless. So that's kind of my response on that. I mean, Lambos are coming, but I mean, right now people are buying Honda Civics. So it's. I don't want people to be buying a Lambo today and then the debt collectors turning up tomorrow to take it back, as with most projects that turn people into millionaires overnight.
So
sorry. Secondly, Twitter influencers. Yes,
yeah.
some are very, very good. I find the smaller followers that are actually more genuine followers are the better ones. But so we had Crypto Messiah tweet us, and yeah, we were expecting a massive impact from that, but we didn't get the impact that we were expecting. But then there's been smaller crypto influences that we've used that we get a bigger impact off. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's some work well, some work don't. It's finding the right influencer for your project as well. Like I see the other day, there's a Twitter influencer called BSC Slutty Gem Girl or something, and like all the projects that she tweets are all like porn token, dick token, and shit like that, and that's not going to work for your, say for instance, mine and your project, because I mean that's not our market.
Right. So basically, it's just finding the right people for your target audience. So how do you find them? Do you just send people out from your community to look for them? Do you have like a special list that you go through, or just recommendations, or what's been working for you?
So far, we take a hell of a lot of recommendations from our community. We listen when we see them talking. We actually listen, and we have our own discussions in the admin team about some of the I'm going to say trending topics. It's obviously nothing gets trending in Telegram, but you can kind of see a general conversation flow, and yeah, we take notice of that. And certainly, if it's a person or an influencer that's being spoken about, we approach them. Obviously, the Crypto Messiah was like a regime we had. We were trying to contact him for quite some time. Our community was trying to contact him, and it ended up I was able to get in his DMs, and yeah, so we got that going. Yeah, we between ourselves, the team, we talk about obviously people that we hear about, and we kind of discuss between us. We have a couple of people on our team that kind of check out the analytics of their engagement on Twitter or YouTube or whoever we're using. Yeah, and it's just kind of an amalgamation of the community, the team all put together, and kind of experience from other projects, really.
Right. That sounds really good. Actually, this is what we've been trying to just listen to everyone and try everything and see whatever works for us. But enough of the boring stuff. Tell us about the NFTs. How do we get our hands on them? What are they worth? How can I sell them? How can I make hundreds of bucks off your NFTs, sir?
So I will. 1 second. I can do this. Am I able to post links in your group?
Yeah, of course. I didn't pause the chat. Everybody can. Yeah, we have some people that don't like to talk, but maybe we'll get some questions for them in the.
Yeah, so
That's
I'm
nice.
just going to send you. I'm going to send two of our avatars, and I'll send you the generator link for that. Crypto Savior, who deals with this, is going to kill me that I haven't got it all organised. But yeah, we have our NFT shop, which I'm just sending you the link now. No, not in that group. That's the NFT shop. I can post one of our NFTs. We actually done an NFT auction recently in our group, and this was the NFT that was auctioned off. It's just dropping in your group now. The 4G signal in where I am isn't the best, but it's coming.
Oh, it's 3D animated and all the good stuff. I see.
If you open it up big screen, it's also got audio as well.
Ah, yeah, I see the audio now. That's pretty nice. So, well, do you need to? I guess you can buy these with either BNB or whatever, or do we have to get your
Exactly.
coin or? Mhm.
No. At the minute, they are literally just available to buy with BNB. So I would love to think that you guys buy MegaXRP, but you don't actually right now don't actually have to hold it to purchase it. And also there is the avatar generator. I think there's something like 3,500 done so far, or something crazy like that. And every time you refresh the page, you'll get a new avatar, and then you can actually purchase that avatar from us.
Are you a Mega Man fan? What's going on with all these NFTs? Because I see a familiar topic in all of them.
So yeah, Mega Man is our mascot. The actual Mega Man theme came from the same man that makes our NFTs. He kind of showed me an image one day, and it just kind of fit with what I was trying to. Like when I was kind of thinking of a name, yeah, it just kind of fit with it. So yeah, that's where that came from, and it's something I'm actually now like exploring. I'm trying to find is it an emulator version. This is all something that's new to me because I actually want to start playing it. But yeah, the character himself, I think he's absolutely cool as fuck. I mean, come on, look at him. How many? If you jump in our group and you see some of the artwork that's been done around him, and you know what I mean, what we've got coming, it's such a great theme to run with.
Yeah, the mascot and everything looks great. It's like you have the whole branding thing down to a T. Yeah. So you mentioned you have a designer in your team. How big is your team, and how did you build it?
So initially, the Mega XRP kind of came about from, well, originally it was myself that obviously taught myself to develop in order to put out a project. But when it came to Mega XRP, it was two or three of us that were kind of talking about it. And then that image of the Mega Man was dropped in the conversation, and yeah, it just kind of went crazy from there. We have a team. We have around 25 admin, but what that breaks down to is we have on that admin team we have what we call trusted whales. So these are people that we know have big wallets in our projects, but they have been with us since day one. They are active in our community, and they're not whales that are in a separate group that don't talk to the general average investor. They're out there, they're talking, they're communicating, and that works amazing when new members come in. I recommend that for any project if the whales are comfortable with doing that. And then we have a couple of moderators that I know from other projects, and they flick in and out of the chat every from time to time just to kind of make sure that we got 24/7 coverage basically. And then I have my what I like to call core team. There is 6 of us in the core team, and these are kind of people that some of them I've met since launching this project, but they are absolutely amazing at what they do, and I am 100% certain this project is a success because of the team and the community. Like, take me out of the picture, this is still a successful project, 100%.
I see. Yeah, that's great to hear. It's what you hear from all these great projects. Like, yeah, the community coming together, people always giving advice, people always coming together to build stuff and take the load off of the developers and off the core team. It's this all sounds amazing. So, okay, I'm gonna open it up. If anybody has some questions or is curious about something, I'll let the guys pitch in and ask their questions before I get to the raunchy stuff that that I had prepared. So, if anybody's interested in anything, just go ahead.
Yes, I'm wondering how Mr. Crypto's himself project is connected with XRPP, because I still see some similar things like reflection, but these tokens are different.
Well,
And my question
let me pitch
is
in first, Mr.
basically
Arcs.
how
So, the idea was to have live AMAs to just promote other tokens that are trying to do the same thing that we are doing. And the fact that the reward token also awards XRP is pure coincidence. I'm just gonna say it off the bat. And Mr. Crypto here was just kind enough to join us and answer a few questions. Of course, I think it's a win-win for everybody. We get some experience from more advanced people than we are, and they get to put their message out there. So I guess my question is, because I see everybody's a little quiet, maybe they don't know what's going on. What what's your biggest piece of advice that you could give to all these new teams that are coming out with tokens every day, or launching a new project every week, or just trying out different things? Like, well, what's the one piece of advice that you think will drive them to just push a project forward and not just give up after 2 hours or 3 hours or 5 hours?
What does the community need? Did you say? Sorry.
Yeah. So what would be your biggest advice to newcomers, to brand new developers, right? Straight off the bat, people that just want to launch a project and just do something good.
If you want to launch a project and you are, I mean, 100% pure in your intentions, in the fact that you're not looking to make, when I say you're not looking to make money off of people, I mean you're not looking to scam people. If you are 100% genuine in your intentions, show people that. And people, you ask anyone in my community, people are invest a lot of the time. They tell me they invest in me. I'm 100% transparent with them and everything about me. If you can show them that, and that they're in a safe project, that they can go to sleep tonight and know that when they wake up tomorrow, I'm still going to be there, the project's still going to be there, people are going to stay, and people are going to accumulate, and people are going to tell their friends, because word of mouth about a safe project is 10 times better than paying fucking 20k marketing for a, I don't know, Times Square fucking billboard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's what some of us had to find out the hard way. You know, after spending tons of BNB on influencers and on pinned posts and all this great stuff, and just finding out that the people that actually join and stay around are some supporters' friends, or some guy that heard about us in some other channel and comes back every 2 days to check up on us and see, hey, these guys are still working, the still guys are still here. So it's great to
Exactly
hear
that. I
that.
mean,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
we've got, that's the reason behind the trusted whales in our group. So new members, they see the whales and they can ask the whales a question, and not only that, they generally can see, like, they're constantly active. They may not be active all day, but they'll pop in and out of our group because obviously they're in other projects as well. And yeah, it's just kind of the fact that everybody kind of knows. Like one guy that's actually something I haven't actually mentioned, we are actually working on a song at the minute, um, for basically an anthem for MegaXRP. And yeah, when the guy that's making the track, when he's in the group, everybody knows he's in the group, and everybody, I mean, they remember him and they look forward to it, like hearing his conversations. And yeah, there's a lot of people like that in our group. and it's like when they turn up, it's like, oh hey, well, I mean, I haven't seen you. Where you been? And yeah, everyone. It's just great community, and that, I think, the community is what makes the success of a project. 100%.
Right. So basically, if people ask you when marketing, when Lambo, you can just turn on the video and point to yourself and say, guys, this is the person you have to trust, and this is the face that you want to see here every day that keeps on working.
Exactly that, and that is what is the entire ethos of our group. That I mean, just because you haven't seen an announcement in the last half an hour doesn't mean that something isn't coming. Do you know what I mean? I personally, I don't want an announcement every half hour, because that means that team are burning through their marketing wallet. Do you know what I mean? What happens in 2-3 weeks time when all that marketing you spent is died off? I mean, what happens then when you run out of money? You need to make sure that you're doing things to ensure the longevity of your project.
Right. Well, yeah, it sounds great, and it looks like you're doing very good work there. Since, yeah, it's like I said, being around for a week, let alone 3 weeks, is a huge accomplishment in itself. And you have the NFTs as well. You have a little shop for them. You can buy them. You can trade them, I assume. And it's just the community, the greater community coming together, and just community building, because it's gotten to the point where this has become a meme. People think that it's just something good to say, but the people don't realize the amount of work that has to be done, and the amount of hand holding that you have to do with people to actually show them that you're still working on the project, you're still there, and you're still putting 100% in.
Exactly that, and I mean, I get shouted at. I don't get shouted at, but I get capital letters text me quite a lot sometimes by my team, because people will come in and it will look to a lot of people like they're just creating FUD. But I kind of think I'll give anyone the chance to ask a genuine question about the project. Now, I will answer that question, but if you're then carrying on, then do you know what I mean, you're gone. I've got no time for that. But I am well aware that new investors aren't aware that it's creating FUD, so I will genuinely answer any question. And it's the same with in our voice chats. There is nothing that you can't talk about, as long as it's not racism or anything like that. Like, there is nothing you can't talk about. I mean, we talk about other projects, we discuss genuine projects. So yeah, it's just having that real sort of freedom, I think, is amazing.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. And so I know everybody is doing NFTs and trying to jump on the NFT train and all that. Do you think this is going to be the new big thing, or do you think, like, maybe from a year or 2 years from now, everybody will look back at it as like something that everybody tried but never got anywhere?
My honest answer to that, if what would have happened if Picasso had said that? It's art. It is going to be around forever. I mean, it's something new to me, and I'm so glad that my guy Crypto Savior showed it to me. I mean, it's artwork. Everything in this world is going to go digital one way or another. Very, very soon, developers of projects like this, you're going to be creating smart contracts for someone's employment contract. You're going to be creating a smart contract for a custody agreement. Like, that's the way I see this space going. And with the NFTs, I very much doubt it isn't going to take any time at all before we see NFT artists that are selling their NFT. Well, we're already seeing them sell for millions, but I mean, take for instance Picasso. The modern day Picasso will be. I mean, there will be a modern day Picasso for NFTs. Personally, I think he's on my team right now. But yeah.
Right, that's excellent to hear. So we have some true believers here, some real supporters of blockchain technology and all the good stuff, and decentralized finance and everything that we're trying to build up to. Yeah, it all sounds amazing, to be honest.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Do we have anybody else that's curious about something about Mr. Crypto himself, or maybe their project? Any takers?
I have a question. Actually, I want to ask something, Mr. Crypto. So, if XRPP was your project right now, right? And current, I'm just saying, no disrespect to Acti. I'm just saying, let's put it this way: XRPP is Mr. Crypto's project right now, right? So from here on, what would you do first thing?
What would I do first thing right now?
Yes, and
Probably
the current stage.
probably take a look at the contract so I know exactly what's going on in the project. But yeah, it's,
I mean,
look, you can't really say like what if this was my project. I mean, because I don't know your journey, I don't know where you started, where you've come from, what you're doing. I mean, I looked very very quickly at your chart.
Mr. Crypto,
what kind of
let me just intervene here. That was the perfect answer, because this is what we're trying to do, right? People are jumping from rug to rug, from honey to honey, and we're trying to actually tell them that they can take a step back and actually first of all look at the contract. So your answer is perfect by in my book.
Perfect answer.
Yeah. So I don't care what you would do with the contract with XRPP, or what your vision would be, but just hearing you say that, I know that you've been through this yourself, and you've probably jumped into a few less
it's
legit
kind of it's kind of, I mean, look, yes, I probably could jump into your group right now and do something with it, but it wouldn't be organic to your group. It wouldn't be, do you know what I mean? It would be my idea of something that I've spent. Imagining, I don't know how to explain. Imagine taking someone drawing a picture of something, and they literally hand you the paper halfway through, and you've got to finish it. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way I kind of see it. You're never going to be able to create what was done by somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I think what Acti's doing and what he's trying to do when we spoke in DMs, I think the more that developers talk to each other and get involved in other people's groups, not in anything other than just turning up in the voice chat and talking. When you know a group of safe developers, they're the people that you want to be jumping from project to project with, not all these ones that you're seeing in these botted out fucking shill groups. You want to find yourself a dev that you know is legit and fucking stick to him like white on rice.
Act is doing great, man. He's always active.
I think Mr. Mashkalek also wants to ask something, but he cannot speak, so let's see what he's typing. Also, question for both of you. Okay, I'll let our guest answer first. Just in case my answer will not be as cool. I can always say, yeah, same here, you know. Let's see what Mr. Mashkalek is cooking up for us. I hope it's not something indecent.
Hey man, it's at the end of the day, I've probably seen a lot worse.
Yeah, haven't we all? I mean, what's when Lambo? Yeah, tomorrow, guys. Like, if you're asking me, Lambo, you know.
Why did you choose XRP and CakeFit? So why did we choose XRP? XRP, to me, is going to change the world. Once they settle the lawsuit, the world is going to change. Banking is going to change. The way we exchange data is going to change. To me, if I'm getting rewarded in a coin right now that I know, so again, the whole ethos of long-term projects, long-term stable investments, I'm getting rewarded free XRP that is going to explode. That's the reason why we chose XRP. It is to me, people say Bitcoin's the daddy of crypto. Bitcoin's the granddaddy, you know what I mean? It's had its time. Ethereum, yeah, but Ripple is where it's at.
Right, so you stole the show there with the answer. So I'm just gonna say, because XRP sounds nice, you know, and cake because everybody loves cake. There you go. Like there's my genuine answer. Right now,
unfortunately I'm one of them. Once I've had a smoke, I kind of tend to rabbit on. So
no, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Does anybody else want to ask something of Mr. Crypto here? No, it seems everybody's convinced. So just look out, because I'm gonna be sending all these guys to your channel. Because obviously if they love XRP, they should also come and see what you guys are about. So
exactly that, and also the fact that you'll be then compound gaining on XRP. If you buy MegaXRP and you hold XRPP, you are getting more XRP.
yeah.
Plus the cake, obviously, that you guys do. I do kind of like that. Two different. But yeah, if you love XRP, come take a look at us. Do your own research. Would love to have you. I'm going to jump back in our group now, and I'll jump in our own voice chat. So if anyone has any questions that you didn't get a chance to hear, please feel free to come and join us.
Okay, Mr. Crypto, this has been great. Thank you very much for coming out and just giving us a bit of your 3-week-old wisdom, which, like I said, is like 70 years now on BSC. It's great to have you, and it's always very nice to talk to people that really want to do good in this environment and really want to raise it back up, because it's up to us. If we keep on to our rug pulling, scammy, undocumented ways, then it will all go to shit, and I don't want to see that happen. And it seems like you're one of the good guys, and you're trying to have your own impact in your own way. We're a little similar in that regard. We're also a little bit different, but that's all good. It's all fine. So thank you.
That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. We're all the same, but all a little bit different.
Yep, it is. Okay, so thank you again. For anybody that's still curious about stuff, make sure to jump into MegaXRP BSC, I believe is the channel, and talk to Mr. Crypto yourself over there. So thank you very much
for your time, and I'll talk soon, guys.
There's only one Mr. Crypto.
Oh, Mr. Crypto Noob. No. We were talking to Mr. Crypto himself. I'm sorry, Mr. Crypto Noob. He already stole the show from you. All right. Thank you very much for coming out, and thank you for your time. It's actually been.
Thanks, man.